Now, how are you? Stressed, but burnt out? Well, apparently, Gen Z have the answer. A micro-retirement. You want to know what it is? Well, it's all about prioritising your health by taking extended periods of time off during your career rather than waiting to rest when you retire. I can see you nodding away there, Gigi.
Yeah.
So you like the idea of that, don't you?
Yeah, I was in my head. I had flights already booked. Yeah. You know what? Why not? Because I watched this video one time and it was talking about, you know, retirement, how actually they feel like it was a scam because you work all your life and then you get to a certain age and that's when you retire. By then you're already tired. You're already thinking about giving your money to your kids if that's what you've got. And you know, there's certain things that you've missed out on. And I do think if you are, don't get me wrong, privileged enough.
Well, that's the thing.
And that is the issue, to be able, because a lot of people are working and grinding so that they hope they can get to a stage to rest. But the reality, if you really think about it, a lot of people are tired, a lot of people are stressed. There's been a lot of things happening over these 4 or 5 years. And I think you should be able to say, you know what, in my life, I'm going to maybe next year, even if it's a month, even if it's like... The fact that you work in most jobs and they say to you, and this is free, we are free people, right? And we work in a job where they say to you, we will allow you to have 4 weeks of actually 28 days, but not all at once, is quite crazy when you think about it, that you are, as a human, as a person...
It's become a badge of honour, though, don't you think, to work yourself into the ground?
Look at that. That's my earpiece falling out, telling me, take a break.
Do you remember on a show about 6 months ago? Was that you?
Yeah.
Did you have a sausage?
No, it was my bones saying it needs a break, yeah.
About 6 months ago on the show, you were talking about how much you missed the total quiet of Sunday.
Yes.
And how you used to love going out on a Saturday to make sure
to get everything.
So this isn't necessarily about going away on some flash holiday. We don't have a quiet, everything shut down moment.
Yeah.
No.
Sundays, I think there should be a campaign to bring Sundays
Old
back.
school Sundays.
Because also people that don't want to work on a Sunday, they're putting pressure to work on a Sunday, and we don't have that dedicated rest time with family and friends.
We used to have Wednesday afternoon in the North East as well. Everything was closed on a Wednesday afternoon.
Well, many European countries still do that.
There was Wednesdays, I remember, some of the shopping malls. But the thing is, Sundays, you're right. If you didn't get all your food on Saturday to cook for your Sunday roast, back in the days, whatever it was missing, you couldn't do it.
Well, I can tell you now, the government is not shutting things down on a Sunday.
No, I know.
It's just not.
But then you can take control.
But in terms of, like, having a break...
Taking a gap. It's like taking a gap year.
But you were off for a few months, Denzi. What was that like?
Fantastic.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was off initially because of ill health. So I took that time off because of ill health. But then when I started to get better, I realised that without work, I'm so lazy. So I just kept thinking, I've just got up, I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, I'm not. I can't be bothered. And then I think, so what am I going to...
That's exhausting.
So what am I going to do? I've seen my friends this week, and that's fine. And then I just would go, oh, there's that new crime series on Netflix. So then I'd go and lie for 9 hours on the settee and watch... and then have what they call now an appetizer, which is a little nap before going to bed. So I'd have an appetizer, then watch another 2 episodes, and then go to bed again. And I thought, I'll just spend my whole time in bed if I was off.
The issue is our body, for many of us, our body has been conditioned in, like, survival mode and to keep going. That's why you see, unfortunately, sometimes people go to retire and they end up unwell because they're so used to keep going.
I think you feel guilty as well. I am trying this year, I want to go away every month if I am able to do that, just for a little break. But I find that you've got people who are in just as equally a position to go, and they go, oh, going away again, all right for some. Even if I'm having a massage and someone rings me, I'll go, yeah, I'm at the physio. Because I'm too embarrassed to say a massage.
No, do you know what? But
ooh, lady of leisure.
But it's mindset, isn't it? I've got... there are school mum friends of mine, and her and her husband from May are going to go travelling around the world. They've sold everything.
Excellent.
They've got a boat, they're doing it up, they're going to take their little one out of school, and they are going sailing around the world. Wow. They've said if they dock somewhere they quite like it, they'll stay there for a bit and enrol him in the local school, wherever in the world they happen to go. But then you've got people going... Ooh.
But do you know what I think
Can't
that is?
do that. That doesn't
You know what I
sound
think that is? Because, like, when we homeschooled our kids, and at the beginning it did used to upset me because people were like, you can't do that, and then I realised people are frightened of going the opposite way than we've always been told. You've got to go to...
We just don't... We're not good with change, are we, at all?
And why we don't live as long as our Italian and French friends is because the Italians have something that says dolce fa niente, which is the sweetness of doing nothing, i.e. watching your crime things.
The
no
sweetness,
guilt.
the sweetness of doing nothing.
Dolce fa niente.
Just sit and watch us and do nothing.